Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I just got back from a run, so I super apologize for this outfit. Don't judge me. So the reason that I'm actually making this video is for just because I thought of something when I was running, and I was like, I have to tell people this because I just read some articles and I was thinking about it as I ran, and I was like, oh my gosh, like putting it together with some other information I already had, I was like, that actually is kind of like a big deal. So I wanted to share it with you guys. So the talk today is why you should apply for Dada ABC now. I talked to a lot of teachers that are like, I'm going to do it later. I'll do it in a couple of weeks. I'll do it in a couple of months. I'll do it, next year when I have more time. And here's the thing. Dada is not that big of a time commitment, first of all. It is like you have to do 2 hours a week for on 2 different days. Whoop-de-doo. Not too much time. But not doing it could make it more difficult for you to do it later on. And here is why. So I recently read an article that talked about how other online companies have slowed down or slowed down significantly or stopped hiring online teachers altogether because they made a big lapse of judgment. Now, saying that, I want people to understand that I'm not talking about Dada. I'm talking about some competitor companies, and I've seen it. Sadly, I belong to a lot of online teaching forums. I talk to a lot of teachers. I like to communicate. I like to mentor people. I like to bring them into our company and show them what we have to offer. Now, with that comes a lot of information that I've got. So let me try to fit it all together and not jumble it and not make it sound crazy. So here we go. We're going to try to do this. So the article that I read was talking about slowing down hiring teachers, things like that. Dada really hasn't slowed down that much in hiring teachers. We hire teachers all the time. The difference between us and other companies is other companies anticipated lots of students, which Dada did as well, and we are getting lots of students. But because they anticipated so many students, they overhired teachers. They overhired teachers not by a couple hundred or by like 20. They overhired over hundreds of teachers that have no classes, none, zero. And their contracts don't say they get half pay. So that's kind of a big deal. That's a big lapse of judgment, in my opinion, because they're going to take good teachers, basically shove them out the door because they don't have classes because there's too many teachers. Now, it does good for marketing to students because you have lots of options, and these teachers, have gone through all this extra training to try to get classes, but they're not making any money. And that's kind of important in a part-time job. It's one of the reasons I chose Dada is because regardless if I worked or not, if I had students or not, I was going to get half pay. And because I knew they were going to pay me half pay, I knew they were going to try to get me students because nobody wants to pay you to do nothing. That's not the real world, friends. Okay, off my little soapbox there. But, so with that being said, this is kind of more recent. In the past couple of months, this has started to happen. Now, with that comes the fact that I'm on a lot of teaching forums. Those teachers now that were in these companies are starting to, there's kind of a panic breaking out. So there's a lot of teachers saying, I have been working for this company for 3 months. I've taught 3 classes. I open every single time slot I can. I have 2 classes. Or I've worked for 90 days and I've had 0 bookings. That is not an issue I've ever had with Dada. I've barely ever seen a teacher say on their first day that they didn't have a single class. Maybe once or twice during Chinese New Year, but it picked up right after that. Dada does not overhire teachers. And it's something that I say confidently and proudly because other companies do, and they don't pay you for it. And that's a really sad model. It shows you where the value of their teachers is. We value teachers that easily book because they look a certain way. We value teachers that easily book because they're males. We value teachers that easily book because they just have that personality. But maybe your personality would fit another child that is shy. Maybe you'd fit a child that's very smart and intelligent. There is no one-size-fits-all teacher. but other companies tend to want that. And that's why I love Dada, is that's not the case. We want teachers that are good. We want teachers that can use TPR, that can expand on courseware, that can individualize curriculum to meet the needs of their student where they are at. So right now is the time to apply for jobs like this, because now that that panic has set in and teachers are starting to realize at other companies that this isn't all it's cracked up to be, I'm going to look for other options, they might start swarming over into this lane, which I'd love y'all to come to this lane. So if you're a teacher watching this and you're like, what? Like, I kind of want to go work for that. Please do come check us out. We love you. But they treat their teachers right here at Dada. Now I will tell everybody, there's going to be things about any company that you don't like. That's just the reality of it. So far, I haven't actually found much about Dada I don't like, but I know that, people are like, man, I wish that blah, 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 blah. And I wish that, well, we all have wishes. I wish in my second grade classroom that I had 5 pairs and that we had, one-on-one time, and that's in public education. So there's a lot of things that we can wish. But overall, working for Dada is probably one of the most fun things that I do. Making these videos for you guys has been super fun. I just do for the enjoyment of it. I like to help you guys out. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, or if you want to apply, or if you want to continue this discussion on the teaching market and online teaching, I'd love to do that. I'm actually, because I work at Dada, because I have some extra income, now I'm actually looking at going back to college to get my master's degree in online educational platforms, which I'm super excited about. Anyways, we'll see you next time on Dada. Please like and share this video. Please make sure to like my page. And of course, subscribe. Bye-bye.